Hey guys, Type here bringing you some more Warcraft 3 action. Playing today, spawning in the south way of Foggy, playing as Night Elf and gone for the Warden first. Nice to see. Change of pace. This off in the north way of Blade, playing as human. And going for the Archmage. The map is Autumn Leaves. And the tournament is Dreamhack Europe Open qualifiers, I think. So yeah, exciting stuff. Autumn Leaves been part of the WC3 Champions roster of maps for quite a while now, but nice to see it as part of some of the bigger tournaments now as well.
Players' forces are under attack.
Good to see some fresh maps in the rotation. Keep things fresh. Okay, Ancient of War down here for Foggy, going for the double Ancient of Wars. Very helpful for creeping up that Warden early on. At the moment, Foggy just stalling out, trying to prevent the Archmage from doing any creeping. There's a tech up here from Blade. Bring in a couple militia. Gonna go for another easy camp, it looks like.
A player's forces are under attack.
Yep, pick this out pretty easily. Hit level 2 here. It's a cloak and a ring, okay. We're going for the shop, also hitting level 2. Got a claws +5 so far. Pretty nice for him. That's it. And now circle it.
A player's forces are under attack.
Yeah. Are these nighttime sounds on every map? What's to say Reforged thing specific for this map? Sometimes we get these ambient sounds after Reforged, but don't remember them being this loud usually. Yeah,
player's
Hunter's
forces are
Horn. Not
under
going for the
attack.
cancel with the footman, that's interesting. If I'm going to try and mop up a bit of experience here. It was a strange attack from Blade, coming in there hoping to do some damage to the wisps, maybe hurt the lumber economy, but disengaging from that very, very quickly is kind of interesting. He's got a lot of footmen, but he's not up to much with them. About to complete tier 2, Blacksmith also close to completion.
A player's forces are under
He
attack.
has teched into Shadow Strike. Doing some damage onto the Archmage here, threatening this around with the footman. Ooh! Goes into hide, pops on to defend with the footman, so that archer's not going to be able to do very much damage. Tavern Hero? He might be going over to the lab. I don't even remember what's on the lab there. Buying the reveal, but no. Decides to break the expansion, surround rather, himself. Okay, picks up the Alchemist, so I suppose that's one way to remedy the low health on the AM. Oh, but Nanaga Sea Witch from Foggy, and he's going chasing after the AM level 3 on the Warden. Thanks to that creeping over here. So now that Shadow Strike is deadly, trying to blink into range. Oof, Cloak of Shadows over here as well.
Forces are under attack.
This time, Wisp coming across, going for the reveal. And Blade has to town portal, so nice early game here from Foggy. Really shutting down Blade's harass attempts. Now Blade under leveled. Equal on tech, but it's tricky against Night Elf. Single Arcane Sanctum up. Both players going to do some creeping.
A player's forces are under attack.
So the Warden going to come back for some healing and then maybe come for some more harass on that Archmage. Limit the leveling once again. Oh, I was like, why hasn't he used heal spray on the AM. I was really confused, but he didn't level it until he just hit level 2. He hit acid bomb first. That was strange. Maybe he misclicked.
A player's forces are under attack.
I was very confused about that. That makes a bit more sense. I'm just hiding out to the side here, getting healed up by the priest. Remember, you can use those Cloak of Shadows to hide during daytime these days. Makes it a much better item overall. Okay, trying to go for the orange camp in the center. We do have the Night Elf army mobilizing. Quite a lot of low health
forces are under attack.
archers, however. No, it looks like he's just going to go for the mercenary camp himself. One coming in, looking to be annoying, going after the AM first. We've got a couple priests on the field now, able to heal off most of that damage. Shadow Strike! Don't think he got the item there though. Horn or Stormwind.
A player's forces are under attack.
And Foggy may be biting off a bit more than he can chew. It's painful. Okay. Some more experience there, standing that away. Oh, and the fork lightning too. Alright. Did loses one of his Ancient of Wars. The other one walking back, maybe looking for some base defenses. Not too many creeps left on the map now. Blade looking to push. Doesn't have any militia coming behind this. I thought maybe we might see some tower push action, but no, he's coming in. Maybe a good time to attack. He is not in master form quite yet. Tech is underway. Oh boy, that's a very low warden. Do have some damage coming in from the Naga Sea Witch though with that orb of venom. But yeah, without towers behind this for Blade, I don't really see this being terribly successful. Doesn't have a lumber mill either, I suppose. It's also in low upkeep. Probably just under 50, so I don't know, Blade needs to make some big moves here. Seems like he's in an awkward position. He's kind of got this low-tech army. Not terribly well leveled. Just tricky position overall in upkeep as well.
A player's forces are under attack.
So it's free on the AM now though. Warden making herself a real nuisance, catching a few units coming across from the spawn. Looks like he's going to go for a base attack.
A town is under siege.
Picking off a couple militia on their way across now as well. No town portal for Blade, so yeah, this base trade might not go so well for him here.
A player's forces are under attack.
There's one tower up in his base, as I mentioned. Never went for that lumber mill. Warden trying to run some defense here. Getting very, very low. What? Did Foggy just lag out or something? What was that? That was strange. Now Foggy desperately coming to the defense. A bit acid bomb onto the wisps. He's gonna lose his tree. Okay, they're gonna trade bases here. Naga Sea Witch going chasing after the last couple of peasants trying to make a retreat. So a full base trade here. We do have Foggy though with the expansion coming through. Gonna get scouted by the water elemental. And I think Blade has now lost all of his peasants. Does he have one left over here? No. Thought maybe one of them made it across here, but it looks like the warden picked them all off. So he's just got a couple buildings remaining. How is he going to get this one done? Looks like he's going to leave the footman to chop away at Foggy's base and go and try to defend with the Riflecaster army. Foggy still has quite a lot of resources and a couple wisps, so he can sneak those buildings off in the corner.
The town is under siege.
Play very defensively. At least there's no warden on the field. Oh, but that's annoying. A Zeppelin with all the bears inside. What can he do about that? Get some damage on it. As it goes over the trees, but that's it.
A player's forces are under attack.
And the Naga Sea Witch with a bit of nuke takes down the priest before the heal spray comes through there. Probably going to lose at altar. I don't think he was going to summon enough resources to be able to revive the warden anyway. Just waiting for another base attack here. Archmage staying mobile for the moment. Looks like the archers are going to come back and try and battle the footmen. Remember, they do have defend, so they are very resilient. Ooh, nighttime. Didn't spot that tree coming up in the corner there. And that could be Blade's undoing. Speaking of trees, uprooting the law. Going to run that one to a hiding place. And now going to work on the Hunter's Hall. Army back here running defense. Can't find the expansion, Foggy, with that cheeky position during nighttime down in the corner. Might end up paying off for him. Staffing in with the Naga Sea Witch. Looking to pick off these footmen, blasting away at the Night Elf base. Still got the Lord down here as well. So it's really not looking good for Blade. He's got a healthy army. But that's about it. We're going to go for a bit of creeping, get a few extra resources. Same story here for Blaze, cashing in some items. He also has a staff now on the AM. There's a bit of creeping there from the bears. If this is a duel that Blade really wants to get into over here, that Naga Sea Witch does quite a lot of damage. There's a good attack speed on there.
The town is under siege.
Plus 9 claws as well. Oh boy, this is looking a little bit tricky for Blade. Hero split away from the rest of the army. No heal spray to keep these units alive at the moment. And Foggy attacking. There's some nice slow coming through though from the casters, but the casters are falling fast to the archers. It's about to be daytime, those archers can't hide for long. He's going chasing after the bear though. Archers could open back up on the casters. No, they're going to be just running out to safety. So he picks off one bear, but all the archers got away there. In fact, they loaded into the Zeppelin too. Could have maybe killed like all of the archers versus one bear, I don't know. I think I'd probably killed the archers personally.
The player's forces are under attack.
Footman going after the Hunter's Hall, but staff back from the Naga Sea Witch. Shutting that down once again. What happened to the Lord? Did the Lord go down? It was over here before.
A town is under siege.
Oh, I must have missed that. I apologize. Thought he might have like eaten it into the trees, like deep into the trees, but no, I can't see it.
A player's forces are
here we go.
attack.
Blade has found the expansion from Foggy. And this is pretty much Foggy's last gold as well. Although he's got a couple wisps, he won't be able to build anything at the moment unless he cashes in another item. Blade still has a decent base remaining, quite a few farms. Doesn't have any sorceresses anymore for the slow. Last one going down over there, so Foggy kind of just running out to safety at the moment. I suppose the alchemist is pretty hasty with those boots on and with the acid bomb.
A player's
Constantly
forces
getting
are under
regened
attack.
by the brilliance aura, so maybe he can just run down Foggy's army.
A town is under siege.
Foggy starting to mine now. Uh-oh. Oh no, there was one sorceress left up here in the human base. Strange positioning. And down it goes. Okay, well, that's really, really bad. Heal spray.
Town is under siege.
Usually on both sides, small skirmish. So Foggy doing a pretty good job of keeping it alive for the moment, though. And man, this human army is tumbling. Those bears smashing through the rifleman. Cold arrow. Unable to kite away here. And now Foggy way ahead in army. Does have a very low nugget sea witch though.
A player's forces are
It
under
has been
attack.
turning up the heat in that department and taking down the wisps. Trying to repair up the tree of life. Oh, but there's still rejuve, still a bit of mana on those bears. I didn't notice that. Now the alchemist in a bit of trouble. No mana on the nugget sea witch at the moment. Doesn't have a cold arrow available. And Foggy gonna lose the expansion. Did manage to save up enough gold to maybe build another building, and here we go, guys. Sneaking a moonwell up here.
player's
Will get
forces are
revealed
under
in 2
attack.
minutes' time, though. Staffing onto the alchemist. Alchemist getting very, very low. Right. Bear. Now I can see which also somewhat low. Alchemist just needs to stay alive here. We'll be able to heal spray himself back up eventually. With that Zeppelin. He may look for like a Naga Sea Witch drop onto the alchemist while he's running around. No, maybe just going to chip away at the base a bit more. Blade definitely knows about the Hunter's Hall. And maybe he can base race. Bears do have pretty good damage against buildings. Here he goes, running in. Oh, it's looking a little bit hopeless here for Blade. Every time he tries to split his heroes, it just doesn't end up working out for him.
Attack.
And Foggy sneaking yet another building. Bears doing some laps.
A town is under siege.
Here we go, coming in for the Hunter's Hall. Down that goes with a sapper too. Stuffing out, but the AM not healthy enough. Too much damage from that Naga Sea Witch. Unable to get away to safety there. It's a real shame with the heal spray. Could have got both those heroes back up to fighting strength. But left it a tiny bit too late. Still has the Alchemist. But Foggy just has to sit next to these buildings with the Naga Sea Witch and can win the game from here. Blade throws in the towel, saw the buildings, saw that he had no hope. Yeah, strange early game there from Blade. You know, he had a lot of footmen, but he didn't seem to do much. Got quite far behind Foggy in terms of levels on his heroes, in terms of tech. He had like an okay timing to attack Foggy's base, you know, before the Master Bears came through, but he didn't bring any militia for that push, and that left him in a really awkward position. Then he tried to bring in the militia later on, and they all got picked off by the Warden as they ran across, and then, yeah, devolved into that base race. Foggy coming out on top. Well played Just, yeah, all the right moves in the end game when both players were scrappy with not much remaining. Well, anyway, guys, wrapping that. If you like your game to be cast by me, no, I'm not. I don't cast Warcraft 3 requests, though. You know, if there were any top 200 world Warcraft 3 players watching, I would. Anyway, thanks for tuning in, and until next time, goodbye and good luck.